we're coming up to the top of the hour, so let's have one more song right now, and then we'll take a break.
Well, let's do the new one.
Yeah.
Let's attempt the new one.
This will be our very first performance of it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, of course I am.
We weren't until you asked.
Until you asked. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Detroit in 1968's the time. Captured my attention. That shiny fire engine. Chased it through the streets and past the neighborhood I knew. A 5-year-old was lost in the city, nowhere to turn in a town without pity. Don't talk to strangers, mama said. There may be danger on the dark road up ahead. One never knows who hides in the shadows, what kind of life they have led. Don't talk to strangers. Barefoot and bleeding refugees, their crime. They come with sons and daughters, no shelter, food, or water, fleeing with their very lives and leaving all they knew. Now they're building walls at the gates of our city. No one to trust in a town without pity. Don't talk to strangers, mama said. There may be danger on the dark road up ahead. One never knows who hides in the shadows, what kind of life they have led. Don't talk to strangers. I remember thinking then when I was 5, I knew the rules, I knew what they were for. But if I was to make it home, I couldn't keep 2 rules I know. I had to overcome my blindness, put my faith in human kindness. Like Lady Liberty, she stood outside. Her family all around her, the friendly air about her. She would guide me home, it was the only hope I knew. Sweet chariot, we drove through the city. The look in her eyes was more kindness than pity. Don't talk
Pete and Maura Kennedy, live in the WLRN studio. That was great, Maura.
Thank you.
What did you read a newspaper article? What inspired you writing that song?
You know, I've been thinking about the whole ban on Muslims and ban on immigrants and ban on refugees, and it's really been bothering me. And the other night, I woke up, I had remembered, I was dreaming about this time when I actually did get lost in Detroit when I was 5. I chased a fire truck, just like in the song. And after I'd gone a little too far, I realized I didn't know where I was. And I was 5 when I knew I wasn't supposed to talk to strangers. I was told that. And there was a point when I remember thinking, I have to. And so now the thing is, you have to find someone who's not going to hurt you. And I remember walking down the street and I saw this family on the porch, African-American family, and they were drinking beers and having a laugh, and their kids. And I thought, if I go there, they look like my family. They're friendly and they're a family, and they'll help me. And they did. They put the whole business about the sweet chariot driving through the city. That's what they did. They put me in their car, and they drove me around until I finally found my aunt's house. All I knew was that it was my cousin June's house. I didn't know where she lived or anything. So they got me home, and I thought they were strangers, and I trusted them. And when I woke up after I remembered this dream, I thought I could put these two together, because the whole fear of refugees. These are people fighting for their lives. It's crazy to be afraid of them, and it's crazy to shut them out.
No, they're afraid as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine what it would like if I lost my home.
I know.
Yeah.
I know that it couldn't be worse for them, and to be turned away is just really unconscionable. And I if you think about it, if you put those two stories together, they're really not that different in the sense that you have to trust people that you don't know, and that's what being a human is all about, really. You know, I think. So.
Well, we'll have more with Maura and Pete Kennedy after this top of the hour break. This is 91.3 WLRN and HD1 Miami Fort Lauderdale, 91.5 WKWM and HD1 Marathon Key West, 90.7 WFLV HD2 West Palm Beach, and 101.9 NPR for the Palm Beaches. This is folk and acoustic music.